This next video, I wanted to video a few of these different pleated goat skins that I have available, and here I have two Bibles that I've actually finished, and this skin right here that I have, I'm gonna try to get the color of it. It has a real nice color to it. You can still see the pleated design in it. You see some of the lines here, but this is a much smoother and much more even leather than some of the other pleated skins that I have, like this one. This is a scrap that I have. Still good for a smaller Bible, but anyways, the smooth one is what I used to do this small Bible, and you don't get a lot of the lines on this one. You can see a little bit of the lines here and here, and you can see some of those lines wrapping around the edge, but this leather makes a good yapp because it is smooth and it's thin, and it makes a nice smooth yapp. So if you like that, which is good for protecting the gilding of the pages, and really just feels better in your hand. It's a nice Bible to hold. Those are good for a yapp. This is the other leather in a Bible that I just finished, and this one is not very smooth. It's not very soft. This has a really good texture though. These lines they're just as bold and as deep as they look in the video. It has a very, very contoured surface, and I did leather lining on the inside, and you can see how that leather lining is conforming to the back of that front hide to give you an idea of how the contour is. But it makes it very smooth, or I'm sorry, flexible, with having this leather liner here, and you can just move it all around, and that's never going to damage that cover by getting this kind of motion. And if you did this with a paper cover, it would start looking crumpled and wrinkled, and you start getting lines and start wearing out the paper. And then with the leather line, of course, we also have the hinge here. Inside this inside corner is not paper. This hinge is made of leather, and then the leather wraps around and is glued onto the text block here. So this is one that I just finished, and I have this dark pleated brown right now. I have a lot of this, and I bought a few extras because I ran out, and a lot of people were asking me for it, and so I wanted to make sure I had plenty in stock. This one does have a little bit of the redder tones in it, and I have another dark brown. This one is a little bit more brown and less of the red tones, but you can see those deep creases in there. And it's not a naturally occurring grain. This is something that they've done to manipulate the surface of the leather, but it hasn't taken away the natural grain that is there. All it's really done is add a dimension to the leather. Here's the smooth one. It's smooth, it's shiny, it has the lines. I also have this same style leather in blue, and here's a little bit of what that blue looks like. It is kind of a rustic finish. Some of these, you're going to see some of these little small spots and stuff in there, and that's kind of normal for some of these. Here's another shiny one. This one's a little less smooth, but I think it would still make a nice yapp for this one. And the color of these and the feel of these is great. It's very smooth. It has a very smooth finish. It's very glossy, as you can see how it reflects the light there. Here's another blue. This one has some nice long lines in it. It look really nice on a large Bible. Here's another piece of brown. This is actually the scrap of the other Bible that I just showed you. And then this is steel blue. I have a few of these. It has a bit of a turquoise color to it. Steel blue, I like that. And then this is called I think it's pronounced Barolo, but I'm not for sure. This one is actually kind of soft, even though this texture is so raised. And this one actually does lay down a little bit whenever I press it, and after it's been on a Bible cover. This is dark brown. I have this available. Sometimes I have it available in black. I've done a couple Bibles in black. Here's another midnight blue, pleated skin. I'm going to get this one in the sunlight so you can kind of see the color. Real good. But that's that dark blue, and this one has some really nice lines in here on the leather. And I get these kind of marks and things in the leather. I don't put those on the Bible. I'll cut around those, avoid those spots. Pretty sure I got a good deal on this hide since it has so many holes and flaws in it. Some more blue. And these blue ones are soft, and they're semi-even. I think they may make a decent yapp. There's another blue, another steel blue, and that's all.